Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Liberty stream, as I'm changing the audio on my television. And I do not like the way that looks at all. It's just perfectly not balanced. Just what was I thinking whenever I was messing up with my camera earlier? So what was I doing? So I figured out what I could do is increase the resolution of my camera to hopefully get a better quality. It still looks grainy, but maybe it's a little bit better. And instead of using the zoom out feature at a higher resolution, I just zoomed in on the box. So hopefully it'll be a little bit better. And we'll see what it looks like. So maybe, I don't know. You guys can let me know. Yeah, enough about what I did on stream and troubleshooting. What am I doing? We are playing Spyro. We're playing Spyro 2 this time, Ripto's Rage. This is actually the first time I ever played Spyro 2, so I'm excited about it. I saw something that did not go off, so we're going to try to hit it. Thank you, Jump Monkey, for the Twitch Prime subscription 2 months in a row, I believe. And none of my notifications are going off. This is awful. But yeah, much appreciated. Thank you for joining the Fire Nation. I gotta go back in and check on my subscribe badges and my emotes and make sure that they're being addressed and handled. So, alright. Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Let's get into it. It's too long of an introduction. Goal today. We're going to play Ripto's Rage for about a couple of hours. Once we're done with that, we'll probably do a quick prediction stream on what I think is going to happen at TLC, which is this weekend. And then we're going to go over and see where they're at with darts and go watch them. Because darts are awesome, and we should watch them more often. So, yeah.
We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny.
There are no subtitles, by the way. I'm sorry.
Shores, yeah. I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork.
Yeah, so I don't know anything about this game. I know the trophies are similar to last time.
Is it working, Professor?
Who are these people?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
They're gonna laugh when they see Spyro come through the portal.
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well. Someone forgot to invite me to the party.
Wow.
Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah!
What up, Rotting? Thank you for the, what is that, 5 biddies, and for charity.
Kill it!
Much appreciated. I still get to fix that notification. I'm a lazy streamer. That's why I'm semi-professional.
Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter!
How was your stream earlier today? I know you were doing just Black Ops 4, right?
You later.
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto. And we have
Oh,
to get rid
don't
of
say
him.
that.
He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to
Hashtag useless.
understand our
I'm the
worlds.
charity.
Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
I'm broke, bitch. Yeah, I was wondering how the job search was going after your seasonal store closed.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems! Can you stop them?
I can. I don't know why I want to yet.
If you can find my friend Twitchy...
Alright, so, yep. So far, controls are the same. Oh, those are new gems. Glide, yep. Oh, they run away. Oh, what? Oh, okay, that's what I need for that. I'm not working at a seasonal store. You are? Got him? No? It just occurred to me why I thought you were working at a seasonal store. I confused you with Jimbo. I'm a loser. My bad. The ultimate disrespect for the New York Rangers fan. I noticed you were talking about, especially when you said the stream part. Yeah. Yep. It hit me. Yeah, because I don't think you... Do you play Black Ops 4? I don't think you do. That's been my day. Just running around and collecting all these gems. I worked from home. I did most of my Christmas. That sounds nice. I do not own Black Ops 4. Yep, okay.
Hi, Spyro.
Well,
I'm a friend
hello.
of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this.
Cool.
That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Give a lot of money to your company, whatever part of it. Yep, that's fine. I used to work for them for a little while. I give them a lot of my money too. I say a little while. It was a year. That's not a little while. Is a year a little? Guess it's perspective.
We gem cutters are a bit too
Whiskers.
short to climb these ladders. It looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to
Oh, I learned skills or abilities? Oh.
Must be the
Oops.
dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid
Depends on
there
how old
is
you are
a
and how
small
extensive your work
fee to
history
open
is.
the
I'm
bridge.
gonna say a
It will
year
cost
is
you 100
not a
of your
little.
gems to
Well,
cross.
well, during an answer as far as free, it'll cost you 100 of your gems to cross. 100?
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope...
He's a jerk. I don't like him.
Still here? Why don't you help the gem...
Have to collect gems in order to advance through the story of a level? That seems mean. What is that thing I'm collecting? A year shorter than any of my total employment at one job, aside from a job when I was 16 that was seasonal. Yeah, so 16, or the 1 year position was very short, right? But it's also weird because it's still part of the same company, technically, so I say I've been at my company for 5 years, and the 1 year is only 20% of it, so.
To get a good look around, press the action button.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with its perspective. No. Alright. Up here, go up here.
Spyro, thanks
Hey,
for
Twitchy.
helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as
What
a
up,
sign
Omni?
of
How
our
you doing?
gratitude.
Yep, Spyro 2. I did that for 2 years, so like 8 to 10 months total. Huh. I did that for 2. My perspective is the right perspective. Yes, sir. I can't say anything because I was wrong
This magic
about
portal next
something
to you
today,
will take
so.
you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar.
But I don't want to go there.
Step through the portal next.
They're gonna make me go to all these locations, aren't they? When I really don't want to go. I'm the person who likes to collect all the gems in the hub worlds, and once I collect all the gems, then I go into all the other side worlds. But I need the ability to climb, and I don't see that ability right now. Ability to climb.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
You're actually in a side world. It was a little disorienting until I figure out you don't. Oh. Well. Spoilers.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
What are orbs? Oh, wait. Are orbs the replacement for dragons? Trophy! That's number 1.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Hits a little Lizzie with rocks. How do I... Huh!
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
I see you're sacrificing something to Satan with your slightly wrong flaming pentagram. Slightly wrong flaming pentagram. Slightly wrong flaming... What? We're talking about the rainbow hexagon thing? Who needs some, rocks in order to attack these guys? Apparently I can just burn them alive. Oh, no I can't. Alright. Is that all I wanted to do is up here? Yeah, they're not going to come up with a critter from fire, so like a hexagram?
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
What? Did I glitch this? Oh.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press the action. You can pick up a rock in your mouth by just walking up to it.
That's annoying. Yeah, I don't like this ability. This ability's weird. Unless there was an easier way to go into look mode. Nope. Spitters are quitters. I think I got it. Where? Oh.
You can pick up a rock.
Stop it. Leave me alone. Oh, you. Is it going to go around a circle? Okay. There we go.
Yay!
R3 will get you look mode.
Of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Falling with style. Alright, we go over here, we go over here, we go over here. Jump. Alright, I wonder if... What's left? Nope. Well, this ain't go anywhere. Still got a lot to go. Got all the gems up there. R3 will give you look mode? Oh, what do you know? Thanks, Omni! I feel as if you've played this game. And they clearly want me to learn climb before I do that. Can I get there anyway, though? Whoa. Uh-oh. Someone's learning. Not by much. No. I feel like there's an easier way, probably after I get climb. Yeah. Alright, let's go in here and see what's going on. I like how he just read that and I forgot like a goldfish until he reread it again. Fact. Yes. I don't remember what I read. That's why I save all my emails.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What
I'm
are
a
you,
Skylander.
Some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Send my emails so I can call people out later if they try to say I did something wrong. Yep.
Spyro's gonna help us.
That's
collect
essentially
the
what I do.
talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look.
I also
There's
save
no
emails so I can
way you
resend
get
it to
Dragon
people
Shores
after they
right
don't
now.
read my email and do something
Ripto and
wrong.
his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes.
Gives you
How
such
can we
smug.
trust you
I
with
think you would be
14
smug at
talismans?
everything.
If you come across any
Like as
orbs,
soon as you
they're
know you're
important
right
too.
about something, you're just
But
smug
I'll
about
tell you
it.
about them later.
You would be annoying to work with.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hotfoot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
What is this? Oh, it's a butterfly to eat. Got it. %, yeah. But that's why I make sure my shit's right though. Yep. Yeah, we have someone at work who's very much like that too as a supervisor. Definitely will call people out on their bullcrap, especially if they do something
Spyro,
wrong. And
this is
then
the home
when he
world
does something
called
right,
Summer
we'll make sure,
Forest.
because he
There
knows people are going to call him out on it
many
too.
of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans
Oh,
from
as a
each of the
supervisor?
worlds
I was going
you
to say
visit.
Chica. Nope. No, Chica doesn't do that. She definitely is smug whenever she's right. But it's not in a... I don't find it in a negative way. It's just, it's kind of annoying whenever you're talking about like a video game or something, and she thinks she's right, and she'll look up things in order to prove why she's right. Like Seattle, California. Ask her about Seattle, California whenever you're ready to laugh at her. I want to get super smug when someone has a huge asshole. Yeah. When it's a question that a lot of people need answers for, she can be, but she's not though. But you see that she wants to be, if anything.
The dragonfly following you around is your
yourself?
health indicator.
Yep, I know that. Are you gonna want my money again?
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater.
500? You... Oh, oop. I don't like this Mr. Moneybags guy. This guy sucks. I'm gonna have to... Am I gonna have to read a trophy guide, like a map, to figure out which areas to go to first? That way I don't end up in a place where I need to know a certain skill.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile.
Let's try putting
Let's
a
try
test. You
putting it to a
can get
test.
up on
See
this
if you can
first.
get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time. Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the... Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press...
Oh, okay. Mr. Moneybags at KD IRS. No, Mr. IRS is someone completely different.
To hover, press
Yeah,
the action.
I got it. Apparently I don't got it. Yeah, the $1 Million Man and the IRS are a tag team, you know. The $1 Million Corporation.
To hover, press...
Oh. But they're two totally different people. Alright. Don't you tell me this again.
To hover, press the action button during your glide. Make sure to wait until you're near your target
Press
before
forward
you hover.
when you hover. Okay. Alright, it's gonna be 2 hours of this, isn't it?
To hover, press the...
There we go. Yay, we did it! First try.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get away. Wow, you're
First
a
try.
pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running
Trophy. Swimming underwater is probably where all the gems are. So I guess we go here. Loose definition of first. Like when you hear "you're my first." It's definitely my first try. I mean, it's my first time playing the game, so you know. That seems like a bad decision. Super bad decision. It's kind of creepy, actually.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Oh no! Is there what you want me to do about it?
Workers can break the locks if they can.
Can I make that jump? Is it worth dying for if I can't make this jump? Nope. Oh. And I thought I was gonna just die. In the first game, you died as soon as you did it. Boop. Man, if only you were a mod or something and you were able to just avoid auto mod somehow. Don't you miss those days? And ban Chicas of the world to make stream less toxic. I thought of something real mean. I'm gonna keep it to myself though.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press
Yeah,
it...
what? God. This game likes to give me a tutorial where they didn't really do that last time. Ow. It's like Goldfish Memory again. They explain something to me and then it doesn't work. I'm gonna have to come back because I can't swim underwater, and there were gems underwater. From a trophy hunting perspective, this game annoys me slightly more than the first one.
To aim the camera left or right, use the right stick.
To make sure less talk, nah, keeping it to myself. We try to stay positive on this stream. Unless we're talking about Pittsburgh. Because there is nothing positive to say about Pittsburgh. This seems like a puzzle that I don't know how to start. Here. There. No, just ask her about Seattle, California, and if you haven't already heard about it. And ask her also where Seoul is. See what she says. Ooh. I've not heard about it. I'm assuming she thought Seattle was in Cali and not Washington. Yeah, that's a basics of the story. I don't know what she said about Seoul. Oh God. Gym fell underwater. There's some gyms underwater anyway. Okay. It is Chica. I don't think that kind of surprises that she doesn't know anything about geography. Considering she didn't consider New York City a city. It's this thing. What is... Oh. We're going to collect the gems first, because that's what we do. What is this place? Oh boy, okay. Got it. First try. Wait, what? Yeah, I know. She considers the boroughs of New York City to be cities, but New York City itself is not a city.
Like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Take this orb. Hooray! Could help you go places? Ow. And she'll use her experience living in... I guess she was... I don't remember where she was living. She'll use her experience living in New York as why New York City's not a city. If you were to remove New York... Yep, that's kind of what I said. I was like, the 5 boroughs combined to become a city like a long time ago.
Here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Whoa, what's that? Huh. I am not going down this waterfall. We're going home. We're going home. I thought I heard an egg thief and I was going to panic. Can I get out of here, actually? Now that I think about it? Or did I? Okay. Okay, so return home. They all operate in the same area. That's a good point. The mayor of New York City is the same mayor of all the boroughs, so that's how they should define it. Loading screens that allow you to do things is great. What are those orbs for? Talisman, the magic pick, jade idol. I just don't understand.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you... Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the chart.
We're going back. So we can try to 100% this area. And if we 100% it, then hopefully that'll be another trophy. And if we get another trophy, then we can go on to the next one. Still need to learn to climb in order to go back and get the other one.
Spyro!
Oh, what? Why are they telling me the same things? Oh, this is kind of annoying controls. Basically, there's only going forward, so you have to aim, charge, and you go forward that way. Omni, did you already 100% this game, or hit that bong, bro? What? Yes. Oh, 400. Hey.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us.
Okay.
The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Solve the puzzle. Okay. Oh no. Thought I had it. There we go.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
Oh my god, where am I?
This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Flame fish to feed the idol. The idol is very picky. Wow. Okay, so not red ones. Nope, nope. Not red ones. What if you're colorblind? This would suck. Damn it. Get out of here, red fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Okay, Spyro, just
There's
one
colorblind
more
modes for
puzzle to
Rocket
go.
League. I'm sure it
I'll meet
exists for
you
this
over by the
too. This
colored
game was
stones for your
made in
final
like
challenge.
what? 2000? No, 2002. There's probably a setting on the PS4 that allows you to do it. Probably not this game itself. Hold on. Options. Oh my god, what? I can't dive? Why can't I dive? I guess the water is shallow. God, what do the orbs do? Do they just give me extra lives. Or maybe? They have to give me extra lives by the end of whatever game. Maybe not. Or they're just many collectibles, need a certain amount to unlock certain areas. When I kill an enemy, something drops, and it doesn't seem like it's an orb. Or is that actually the same thing?
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
No.
Let's.
How am I supposed to know this? Is there a clue?
Let's.
Okay. Hearts, shoes, horses, clovers, and blue moons. Lucky Charms.
Let's. Let's. If you jump on these stones and.
I don't see how I'm supposed to. Okay.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon.
Hooray! All orbs collected. 100% level complete. Hooray! So back here. Alright, 100% done. That didn't seem like there was logic behind it, but there was logic behind it. I just don't know. Yeah, that's how I feel. I was like, it seems like it wanted me to do this, and I just don't know why. I'm going to look it up later and see if it tells me. There were different shapes and colors, and I assume that, yep. I saw the colors, I saw the shapes, and I guess maybe you connected to whatever had something common, like the star to the star, and then star to something that had the same color, and go from there.
You're well on your way, Spyro.
Keep
collecting
collecting talismans
to help us
defeat
defeat
Ripto.
Ripto. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Huh. Alright.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera. If you'd like, I can change the game camera to use active mode. In active mode, the... Okay, all done. If you...
This might have been a mistake. So far hasn't. Oh, still need to swim. Or...
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall.
Well, where do I learn climb? Sons of... How did you get here that fast?
Hi, Spyro. This talisman door will only open if you
Yeah,
have
all
six
six.
Summer Forest talismans. Once the door...
Alright, what are you here to sell me?
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
Gotta pull myself shit together. Yeah, man. Talk to you later, Rotting. Thank you again for the bits. Thank you for joining. And I'll catch you later, man. I'll be on tomorrow.
Ah, yes. The sparkle...
Ooh. Here, go here. This is the door that doesn't open. So... see what's in here. You can turn off active mode in the menu. Yeah, I read that. I just don't know what it's going to do. And it didn't feel like it was doing that much when I turned it on, so I'm not too concerned right now. Oh, what is this guy? Well, that seems like a cool ability. Yeah. Sorry about that. I gotta figure out what's for dinner. Crack Garden, how you doing, man? How's California? It's been a while, bro.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've
The only
managed to
clear
trap him by
disadvantage I'm
shutting
noticing
all
playing
the
Spyro
doors.
with the
If you
sound
talk
off
to the
is
other
that I can't
brothers,
hear egg
they
thieves.
will
Oh, are
open
there
the
egg
gates
thieves?
and guide
Oh,
you to
no. Yeah, man, I saw you were lurking in the channel a couple times, but I figured you were doing something else and I didn't want to call you out. I like to give my lurkers their privacy. Kelly's pretty much how you expect it? Okay. Probably my Fire TV doesn't have chat. Yep, probably it.
Concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Cool, thank you.
The door's open. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Yeah, I actually don't own a Fire TV, and I think I should, considering who I work for. They play hockey? They have hockey sticks. Yeah, man, it's been a while. What are you playing? Still in Dota 2? Or whatever. Still in Nova? Yep. Seriously in Nova? Yep, still in Nova. Haven't moved since I got out of Richmond. This level is awesome. This level so far has been pretty good.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
I got promoted a couple times with my company. Here's a key when you know how to chant like this. Interesting. Okay.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of
Those are
large
yaks?
enemies.
Oh, no, these are goats. That's a yak. Yeah, this level so far is interesting. Alright, here is the best part about this level so far, right? See this little penguin? How cute it is? We don't like penguins. Get rid of it. I don't want it. It doesn't need to be here. Send it away.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Okay. So those orbs I was talking about earlier are actually spirit particles. Got it. What is it?
Hey, look what I can do.
What can you do? All right. The penguins suck. Yes, they do. You could have at least named him Sydney before you crushed him. I could have named him, but I don't want to recognize any individuals named Sydney. Like, Sydney is the name of a... Sydney is the name of a city. I don't know why it's the name of anything else. Like, think about it. You're in a John Wayne film, and you're sitting there meeting the bad guy. John Wayne walks up to the villain and is like, "What's your name, son?" And he goes, "My name is Sydney." You don't have any respect for that guy, right? He's not even a good villain. He just sucks. It's like Roman Reigns. The only reason why he gets attention is because it's right into the story. I have 10.
Even though I'm a vegetarian,
I think you should
torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, in fact. I'm sure you're up to. Sure, I'll do it.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff.
What?
Anyway,
that a
I was
dog
just
joke?
guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
I have to say, Crack Carden, I was excited about the Giants this year with all their big roster moves, and I was kind of disappointed by everything that happened. So I know we haven't talked baseball in like forever, so. I'm ice skating. Oh my god, I don't have to press forward. I just have to steer. This is great. This is how every game should be. But not. No. San Francisco Giants. Because they got Andrew McCutcheon and all that kind of stuff. I don't remember who your football team is.
Ah, Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
Since when did you care about the Giants other than them losing? Ever since the Richmond Flying Squirrels were the minor league baseball team for the San Francisco Giants, and I got to see former Richmond Flying Squirrels do really well in the majors. Joe Panic, Hunter Strickland, those guys. Chris Stratton, so. Philly, we're not talking anymore. Go away. As our goalkeeper?
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Wait. I thought you said... Oh, their goalkeeper. Got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Yay. Yeah, I won. Alright. I care about the Giants whenever they're losing. Like, I love what's going on right now with that team. I'm so glad they decided to keep Eli Manning. Would they just sign Eli Manning, but force him to be the starter for life? Nope. Oh, you dick. Did he score a goal on me? Okay, there's still goals on me. Good. No. Is there not a charge? Yeah, just wide angle shots.
Well done. Have this.
Yeah, because it was also getting... Yeah, it's so good because he was also that bandwagon Seattle fan too. So when they were losing as well as New York, just a glorious, glorious week.
Try a game of one-on-one.
Charging as a penalty. Oh, Omni.
The
Sure.
first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the...
This is one-on-one? Ow! What the? Ah. I'm glad they let me carry the puck like this. That high scoring opportunity. Nope, nope, nope. We got a real Patrick Wall in net. I mean, you know. With that face mask, though, it's kind of more Dominicasic, don't you think? He's not really Martin Brodeur. I mean, Patrick Wall did have the benefit of some of the best hockey players of all time being on his team, with Forsberg and Adam Foote. Oh, come on. Oh. Yep. Joe Sakic? Yeah. I forget about I don't know why I forget about Joe, but I do. He's like the one guy I always forget on that team. Nope, I missed. Rip the dream. No. Dang it. Glad using my fire breath's not a penalty, but charging is apparently. Oh, what? Did I hit the goalpost? No. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Oh, I hate this defenseman. Get out of the way. Yeah. I have to imagine that that team was in Montreal. And they left Montreal, right?
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
No, not Montreal. Quebec. Quebec City. Quebec? Nordiques, right? Quebec. Yep, Quebec City. Alright. What's left for me to do? Still need a lot of gems. Holy crap. You got to meet the whole team? Holy crap. That sounds amazing, actually. Did you get to touch the trophy? What? Oh, that sucks. I don't want to do that. try that. That doesn't work. Hi. I feel like I've been this way. At least not on this ledge. Looks like it was for nothing now. So what, I need 30 somethings? What am I missing? Besides that one very obvious place, which I don't know. Ah, okay. There's some. Ooh, there's a lot in here. Cool. I need to remember that the logo or the gem count is not the gems and the level. It's something different. It was before they won, regular season game against Carolina, and we said, wow, okay, cool. So cool, like that. How do I get over there? Yeah, really cool. Kind of jealous, just a little. Can I get over there right now? Do I have enough abilities? Can I... Oh, okay. I think that's it. We're going to go out and see the Giants play. I hear it's one of the best stadiums to watch a game in. Yeah, it looks really pretty. It's no diamond, but I'm sure it has its nice features, right? I'm also really sad that 100 pence is not there, but yeah, that goes without saying. I think you need to say it, right? Diamond's nice. There's nothing wrong with the diamond, except it's old and I hate walking up those stairs. How many am I missing? I'm missing 30 still. What the hell? Vector City promised a new stadium and just balked on it. Yep. Yep, and that's still going on. They're hosting the All-Star game this year in Richmond, so that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how many home runs are at the home run derby without it being a hitter's ballpark like that, right?
Forget the talisman for this level.
I'm actually surprised the squirrels are still there. They're making so much money from attendance, concessions, and the lease to the stadium is not that much. So I think they were going to stay. And there's really not a place for them to go right now. Richmond's just a choice for really good sports teams, you know? Yeah. Like the Richmond Braves. And I believe that eventually they will lose the Squirrels. But I just don't think that time's soon. When attendance drops, that's when the Squirrels will talk about losing or moving. Richmond Renegade. No, last I checked, Richmond does not have a... Oh, nope, nope. The hockey team I remember in Richmond is actually the River Dogs. But they were a smaller hockey team in the 7 Professional. There we go. I found some gems. Found a lot of gems. Cool. Oh.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Alright. There we go. 400. Cool. No, I'm not flaming the pink one on purpose, but I am. My South Carolina Stingrays of the East Coast Hockey League is doing pretty well. I think they play the Swamp Rabbits, which are their rival, sometime soon. I'm gonna have to ping out to you some of my pictures on Discord, Crack Card, and of all the cap stuff that I bought after their Stanley Cup win. Not that you care, but yeah. I like showing it off. Yeah, it's actually nice living near professional sports teams. I like the Caps. Yeah, yeah. I know you. I know you didn't hate the Caps.
If you press the jump button again,
but with you being kind of that Colorado fan, I was like, okay. Always pull forward retching and get his first. Yeah. He's finally got it, and he's got a good one too. Oh. We were joking,
Well done, Spyro.
me and my
You
buddies,
scared the evil
because
spirit away. Why don't
Vegas
you
got a
take
hockey
this?
team, and we talked about how
I borrowed
awesome it
it
would
from the
be
temple. They don't
to go watch hockey in Vegas, and we did. Like, I went to Vegas the same time they played the Caps, the Lightning, and some other team too. I forget what that third team was. Maybe it was Pittsburgh, but anyway. And then after that, I was like, man, can you imagine how crazy it would be for Vegas and Washington to play in the Stanley Cup? Joking about it because I was like, yeah, Vegas is good, but they'll cool off. No way Caps win it because they're just awful. And then sure enough, it was both of them in the finals. And I was like, wow, okay. There's a lot of, I don't really know who I would cheer for. And eventually I cheered for... Eventually I solidified my choice on the Caps because what's his name was just a jerk. Omni, who was that goon for Vegas that did that cross-checking for the goal? What's his name? Yeah, they finally did it in a surprising way. And I thought they had a really good chance after getting over Pittsburgh, right? As soon as they won that Game 6 overtime, Kuznetsov, who's the greatest Washington Capital of all time. Yeah, that was just so good. Like, easily my favorite moment. I still need to learn how to climb. Can't talk enough about that goal against Pittsburgh. And they went on and they beat Marc-Andre Fleury. I was like, yeah, this is just perfectly written story. I can't stand Imagine Dragons anymore because of the playoffs. Yeah, I can't remember his name. I know exactly who I'm thinking of, but because they healthy scratched him in the final Game 6. And I was ready for Tom Wilson to clean his clock.
I saw something shiny at the top of the...
I know. Hurricos? What is this? Tom Wilson is also the greatest capital of all time. Bam. So I want to make sure to thank all the lurkers in chat. Much appreciated, all of you guys. Definitely helping out with the stream as well. Feel free to chime in if you want to talk hockey, you want to talk about Spyro too, right? Also, make sure you take advantage of your Twitch Prime sub if you have not already used it. Again, Twitch Prime sub, you already have Amazon Prime, so you get a free Twitch Prime sub. And you can give that to any streamer on Twitch. And just go ahead and make sure you use it. That's all I'm asking. I don't care who you use it on. Unless he's a Pittsburgh fan, then I'm going to have problems with that. But just make sure you use it.
We've always had trouble with the
Zap
gear
the
grinders,
Electrol.
but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force field. I think there's a diode around here.
Yep, got it.
It's a little known fact that metal objects are impervious to fire. I suppose.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh. I don't know if that was the right decision or not, but I did it. Gotta run for a bit though. Great catching up. I'll put back on. Yeah, man. Great catching up with you as well. Again, I'll be on later this week as well. So, yeah, I'll make sure to post you some things on Discord. I think I have your number. Number? Login? Name? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. Ah! Boop, boop, boop. And later I got asked how the hell you found me. Oh, that didn't work. So I think that's the right way. Like, what? Oh. It's this way. Pop this in here. Save. Pop it in there. What the hell? What? What?
Ah, these gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Replace the lighting stones, catch the thieves. Oh god. Oh, help. This game's clever in the different types of puzzles you can do. It's not like the first game where really the only puzzle you had was charge or flame and that was it. Was that really 2 of 10? There's like 8 other enemies I need to kill around. well. Oh, is this timed? Oh, this is annoying. What up, 5-inch floppy? How you doing? Running Dragon Simulator? Yes. This is Dragon Simulator 2, where we are putting electric orbs in our mouths and spitting them out. HR. HR. But yeah, how you doing tonight? What's HR? I never heard of that. Well, you're gonna ask your co-workers, whatever location you work. I'm sure someone's heard it before. And hopefully you never actually have to talk to HR, except for positive reasons, right? Alright. Hopefully that's the last of... Nope. Last of the thieves, and we fill this back up. Doing well. Got out of the ticket tonight. Legal returns are only illegal if the cop is mad.
Take it as a reward.
Glad you got out of the ticket though. Seems like it's very positive. Huh. many do I have? 14? I consider it bias for action, but they don't understand. I gotta get places. Yeah, I don't think they agree to that. Bias for action on writing that ticket. It's invent and simplify, if anything, right? You're inventing a new way to get places. So that's enough for the gate. I keep thinking it's later than what it really is. Trophy! Exterminate. Yeah, just in my head, I'm like, man, it's like 8:30. I need to start winding down. And I'm looking at it, still 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, okay. It's been like 8 o'clock for like the last 20 minutes. Exactly, I didn't cause a wreck. No victim, no crying. Well.
Thank you, Spyro.
How are people supposed to make money if they don't arrest you for fines?
We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please take it as a reward.
Thank you, Spyro. You've activated all the electric barriers. Please take it as a reward. Sweet. Sweet. Get the talisman. So now I can go home, but we're not going to go home. We're going to go see what we can do to be 100%. How do I get up there? Alright, what's the superpower? Oh, it's charging? What does that do? Is that just to show me what these things can do? Oh, wait. Yeah, this looks very much like a in the future. I think we got it. I think we're gonna get there. And that's gonna be the hard one, I think. Yep. if I can make that turn unless I take it really wide. Taxes aren't enough. Might be like, no, taxes aren't enough. If taxes were enough, they would solve all our problems.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity.
Wow. Single rainbow. It's like beautiful and single. Anyway.
Spyro, you have done well so far.
If you have questions. Cool.
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use. Remember to press the.
Go ahead and hover across the fan blades. Piece of cake. Switch to turn off the gear grinder factories in every room, but it's awfully noisy in there. Hold on, kid. I got gems. That's all the gems. Got it.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
Yes. All orbs collected. Yeah. Oh, don't fly that way. So I didn't find. What was I thinking? I didn't find a way to climb yet, so. Okay. So let's do Sunny Beach. And I'll probably end the stream, I think. God, it doesn't feel... Yeah, do Sunny Beach, see if we can't do the selection show or the prediction show for TLC this Sunday. And then see if we can jump over on the stream and go from there. What are these gross little guys?
Hi, Spyro.
Hi.
It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
Oh, I'm glad I know how to swim. What? Oh. Ow, look. Oh, they shoot lightning bolts out. Got it. Didn't realize that's what they were doing. I was like super confused.
The water workers have captured most of our baby turtles, and the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break open the box.
Defeat 11 enemies. Okay, got it. I hate that villain. How do I do the flame attack underwater? I can't do that, right? So I have to figure out how to charge. Let me go over here so you can tell me I have to learn how to climb.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make...
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
We did it. Alright, so I don't know how to climb because I can't figure out where the hell that is. Oh, I can spit it out, okay. Damn it. Alright, where's the other one? I feel like I saw it in the water as well. Huh. Yep, it's there. Oh. Where's he go? Does he go anywhere? Huh. Alright, so this was the very beginning. Okay, so through the water. There we go.
Most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a
Thingamajig.
token of our everlasting gratitude.
Thingamajig. Okay, and I can't go any further because I don't have climb, which is a skill somewhere. So let's get out of here. And once I get climb, we'll come back here. We'll come back to the first level, and we'll try to 100% everything. Aquia Towers. Is that where I gotta go?
Would you like me to take you to a world where you can find a new talisman? Okay, come find.
How many talismans do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna end it there, which unfortunately is a kind of a bad stopping point, but it's where we kind of need to stop in order for me to kind of get things done, like food, right? But we're not going to end it there. We're actually going to talk a lot about wrestling. So let me change title to stream and everything right now. Give me a quick moment. Just chatting. Boom. Boom. Done. Refresh your page. Yeah. So, In case you guys don't know, TLC, which is Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, is a WWE event that is happening this Sunday, December 16th. And the card actually looks really, really good. It's actually one of the better cards for a non-Big Four pay-per-view. Traditionally, it's always been kind of the 5th pay-per-view, but I think Money in the Bank has kind of taken over that. This is like the 6th, and I'm excited about it, so... Now, all of these predictions are going to be based upon what is currently on the card on Wikipedia, so we're going to go there. And we're going to call them in order of that, and then I'm also going to have to write down all the stats on my notepad, and then we're going to see how we do, right? I did pretty well at the last pay-per-view, which was Survivor Series, right? Yep. So yeah, we'll hope we can keep that trend going. I guess I don't remember exactly what it... Hold on. Do I have it on my... Did I save it, I guess, is... It might be on my other sheet. Anyway, alright. Moving on. And of course, we're going to go up against the Liberty Dollar. It's actually a Liberty half dollar, but whatever. It's a Liberty Dollar. It's going to not be a Liberty nickel. We're going to move up in the world. And we're going to see what we do. Alright. Number one match we're going to talk about, Fabulous Truth, which is R-Truth and Carmella versus Mahalisha, Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox in the Mixed Match Challenge final. The winner of this is going to have their team be the 30th contestant in both of their respective Royal Rumbles. So Fabulous Truth wins, R-Truth goes into as 30th on the men's side, and Carmella goes in as 30th on the women's side. Same thing if Mahalisha wins. I think Carmella as a 30th entrant is a really, really good option because I think she has a legit chance of winning the Royal Rumble. Legit chance means she's not going to, but legit chance. And I think Jinder Mahal is also a really good choice, but they're on different teams, so I got to pick one. Out of the two, I think Fabulous Truth is just more up. And I think they're going to want to make this a positive spin. I think the faces are going to win the Mixed Match Challenge or to continue the momentum of the Mixed Match Challenge. Someone was joking about R-Truth coming in at 30, spotting the women because he'll get confused. Yeah, I think it'll be funny. Like, he could try coming out and Carmella comes out instead. Yep, anyway. Fabulous Truth wins this match. They're over right now. I think they want to keep the positive momentum of the Mixed Match Challenge. I think it will help propel Carmella into the eventual rivalry that she's going to have with Asuka Charlotte because of the other predictions I'm going to make later in the show. So, again, I got Fabulous Truth winning. Now, for my Liberty Dollar, I'm going to flip the coin. If it's heads, it's going to go on the first name on the list. If it's tails, it's going to go on the second. So, heads is Fabulous Truth, tails is Mahalisha. I need to get a better camera so you guys can see it. It is heads. So we're a wash there. They're all the Liberty Dollar is also picking Fabulous Truth. All right, and we're going to go from there. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. This one is interesting because I was looking forward to see who was going to look strong on Monday to then make my prediction. Seth Rollins looked strong, but Dean Ambrose didn't look weak. So, in my mind, that means Seth Rollins is going to lose this match in order for Dean Ambrose to look strong. Like, you always have the most dominant person. That way, on Sunday, you can say, how is he going to beat him? Look at this beatdown, that kind of stuff. So, right now, if I went by that logic, Dean Ambrose is going to be the winner. And guess what? I'm still going to pick Dean Ambrose as the winner. Even though he didn't look weak going on Monday, I think it's time for Seth Rollins to go on to do bigger and better things. And I think it's time for Seth Rollins to go into the main event scene. Which means I need him to lose the IC title. Dean Ambrose is going to win. So, Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. Bane, apparently. Because he does it for the people. So, heads is Seth Rollins, tails is Dean Ambrose. And heads. So the Liberty Dollar has picked Seth Rollins. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. All right, I go by the same logic. Corbin looked weak on Monday, which means he is going to win on Sunday. However, Braun Strowman was not there. So Braun Strowman does not look weak, does not look strong, so this is another wild card. It's a tables, ladders, and chairs match, so that also makes it interesting. It makes it kind of gimmicky. I don't know if these two are good in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. I think it's going to be very heavy on the tables and very heavy on the chairs. I don't see anyone jumping off anything in this match. I think the thing we don't realize is what is going on with Brock Lesnar as he's training for another UFC match. I don't know if it's been announced that he's not doing it at all. I'm going to assume, based upon my logic whenever I was thinking this over earlier, that he's still going to be in a UFC match sometime in January or February. Actually, let's just look it up real quick. He's eligible to return to UFC in January 2019. Yeah, okay. So, if he is eligible to return in 2019, and if he is going to return in 2019, January, then that means he can't wrestle at the Royal Rumble. He can't risk a chance of injury. That means I do not think there will be a Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble. I think they're going to continue the storyline of Brock Lesnar hiding the championship, not competing, and making that the storyline. And if that's the case, then Baron Corbin is going to win at TLC and become the full-time general manager of Raw. And it will be Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin at Royal Rumble and probably Elimination Chamber for the eventual storyline that I'll talk about. So, my prediction is Baron Corbin will win this TLC match. If Braun wins, he wins at TLC, he's supposed to get shot. Right, I know that, but he's not going to wrestle Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. I don't know what Braun Strowman's going to do, but he won't wrestle Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar will not be there. So, heads again for the Liberty Dollar. This is a very heads-heavy coin so far. It's been 3 for 3. So the Liberty Dollar picked Braun Strowman, which I think is fine for a Liberty Dollar. It also picks Seth Rollins, so right now we're different on 2. Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. I'm not going to talk about this very long, because I think this is a dumb match. I don't know why we're doing this again. Ronda Rousey wins, hands down. I don't care. The only thing that kind of would make sense in this case would be if you're going to move Ronda Rousey over to SmackDown, which is not happening. You're going to keep her on your premier station, which is Raw. She will remain on Raw. She will remain the women's champ. She will defeat Nia Jax, and we will not hear from Nia Jax in a very long time. I think she is likely to move over to SmackDown rather than the other way around. So, Ronda Rousey wins this match. Heads again. So, Ronda Rousey. Okay. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship match. This one I don't know. I think Daniel Bryan wins. Nia gets judo toss, loses in 30 seconds, interferes with the triple threat later. No, I think it will be a much longer match. I think it will be a solid 10-12 minutes. It will be disappointing because it's something to be a Raw. She will not interfere in the triple threat match. Daniel Bryan vs. AJ Styles. Daniel Bryan wins this match to continue to establish his character as champion of SmackDown. I think He's just getting into it. It's just starting. You can't have him lose momentum by losing to AJ Styles. So I think Daniel Bryan wins this. I think it'll be probably one of the better matches on the card. They've already had some great matches before. There's a problem that it might be disappointing, right, because of such big hype in it. But Daniel Bryan wins this match. AJ Styles loses. AJ Styles is on the bubble to move over to Raw. I think he remains on SmackDown, but AJ Styles loses. Daniel Bryan wins. Daniel Bryan becomes the heel champion of SmackDown. Tails. We got our first tails. Yeah. All right. AJ Styles for the Liberty Dollar. All right. Becky versus Charlotte versus Asuka. Triple threat match for... It's a triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match for the Women's SmackDown Championship. Which, by the way, that's just called a tables, ladders, and chairs match. I don't know why it has to be a TLC triple threat match. Anyway. This one, if you asked me 2 months ago, I would have said Becky Lynch wins this, and we're going to move on to someone else trying to establish a championship. But there's a lot of things going on now between Becky and Ronda, between Charlotte and Ronda, between Charlotte and Becky. So I think now Becky is not going to win this TLC match. Becky is going to lose. So it becomes a question now of who is she going to lose to, Charlotte or Asuka? And by the way, the reason why Becky's going to lose is just she can go to the Royal Rumble and win the Royal Rumble. And then she's going to challenge Ronda at WrestleMania for the belt. That's the plot line. It's too easy. It's too easy to write, right? So Charlotte versus Asuka, what are you going to do here? Charlotte has an advantage over Asuka in beating her at WrestleMania. You have Asuka win here. And then you have Charlotte versus Asuka, which is already going to be a good rivalry, and they continue and they carry the SmackDown brand into the Royal Rumble. Charlotte versus Asuka at the Royal Rumble for the Women's Championship is going to be a really good match. And that's the match that you're going to have at the Royal Rumble. So, Liberty's prediction on who wins the Triple Threat TLC match for the Women's Championship is Asuka. And slightly disappointing because she hasn't won a lot to really build up her character for this. But I think she's going to win the title, and I think she's going to hold the title for a very long time and rebuild her streak in this way. For the Liberty Dollar, here's what we're going to do. It's going to be Becky versus Charlotte. It's going to be Charlotte versus Asuka first, so Becky has champion's advantage. The winner of that coin toss then goes up against Becky. So Charlotte is heads, Asuka is tails in this case. We got a tails. So now it's Becky versus Asuka. Becky is heads, Asuka is tails. And heads. So the Liberty Dollar has picked Becky Lynch to retain. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. I didn't even know there was a rivalry between these two. I thought it was Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre, and that was it. So somewhere in between me reading everything, there's a Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre rivalry. Okay? I feel as if this is going to be the gimmick match, and I wonder if Ziggler is actually going to interfere and cost Drew McIntyre a championship, and then that establishes some kind of street fight or something later, maybe a cage match, right? Where you can then have Drew McIntyre just beat the crap out of Ziggler. The reason Ziggler pinned Drew is because Finn showed up and distracted Drew. Okay. If that's the case, then Ziggler's already got his revenge on Drew. Drew's looking to get revenge on Finn Balor. So really it's going to be, who do you think is going to have momentum moving forward into Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania? And that person, Drew McIntyre. Like, Drew McIntyre, writing it down, that's a prediction of who's going to win this match, is just a Vince McMahon guy. He's got a lot of momentum right now. He's finally got rid of the anchor of Ziggler. It's time for him to go on and compete for bigger, better things. I think he's a perfect contender to win the IC title, if not the main event. And that's really what's going to happen. I think he's going to win one of those two belts, not at the Royal Rumble, but probably at Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania, depending on how things go. So we're picking Drew McIntyre. Finn Balor, great guy, doesn't win pay-per-views. So there's no world in which Drew loses to Finn in that match. There is a world. It's called Ziggler shows up and interferes, and then Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler form a tag team. Okay, never mind. I'm done. There is a way. If the Demon shows up, there is a way. The Demon is undefeated. So, but I think the Demon shows up at Royal Rumble in a match versus Drew McIntyre as a kind of revenge thing. So, Finn Balor is heads, Drew McIntyre's tails. Heads. Yeah. So the Liberty Dollar picks Finn Balor. And we'll go from there. Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a ladder match with a guitar suspended. So this is a guitar on a pole match, but they decided to call it a ladder match. I hate these matches. These matches are dumb. I don't like it. This is just stupid. That being said, let's go back to my theory that people who look weak on Monday, especially in the mid-card, will win on Sunday. Elias lost to Leo Rush, I believe, on Monday, which means Bobby Lashley looks strong. Yeah, because that was the match where Heath Slater wouldn't disqualify Bobby Lashley. Elias wins this match. Elias wins this match because it's the face that everybody wants to cheer for. He uses a guitar. He hits Bobby Lashley with guitar. And Elias goes on to compete for the IC title, possibly. Maybe a match versus Drew McIntyre. And we just go from there. So Elias wins this. Clear the guitar is important because it hurts more than metal ladders. Well, the guitar is made out of solid redwood. So, solid. There's no way that it's hollow or anything like that. Heads. So, the Liberty Dollar agrees that Elias is going to win. So, good. Triple threat match for the women, or for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Women? WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos. The Bar should win this match. I think the Bar is one of the most underrated tag teams of all time. People like for the Bar to lose these things. I just don't know when the Bludgeon Brothers are coming back. If the Bludgeon Brothers are coming back very soon, the Bar wins this, and let's kind of move on. So let's just Google Bludgeon Brothers return real quick. Yeah, I just don't know when they're coming back. Are the Bludgeon Brothers real brothers? Thanks, Google. Yeah, so I don't know when the Bludgeon Brothers are coming back. That's going to make my prediction a little bit more difficult. I'm going to go with my gut on this one. I want to be wrong on this. I think the Usos win this match. This is a kind of... but the Bar lost the rap battle. How again they recover? I think the Usos win this match. I think the New Day have already held the... I think it goes back into this cycle as everyone's kind of waiting for the Bludgeon Brothers to come back. I think this is going to be the Usos winning it. I think they deserve it, especially after the Survivor Series. I think that's going to be the big storyline there. I'm wrong if the Bludgeon Brothers are very close to return because they still want to make a Bar versus Bludgeon Brothers match at a pay-per-view. And that'll be a really good match, by the way, too. I just don't think it's happening yet. So, the Bar win this match. Once again, Liberty Dollar. Champion's advantage is going to the Bar. Usos are going to... My prediction is the Usos. New Day versus Usos. New Days are heads. Usos are tails. This is heads. So, it's going to be the Bar versus New Day. The Bar is head and the New Day is tails. And Tails. So, the Liberty Dollar is a fan of the New Day. Yes, it is. Natalia versus Ruby Riott. Why is this a match? Why is this a match? I don't understand. Ruby Riott debuted her Jim the Anvil Neidhart table that she was going to run Natalia from. By the way, dead relatives, you should never, ever, ever use in your storylines. You should never, ever, 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 ever use dead relatives in your storyline. This is a shame. So, you did use dead relatives in your storyline, which means the face is going to win because you're not going to continue to trash on the reputation of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Sorry, Ruby Riott, you're losing this match to Natalia. I don't know how. I don't know how. Probably by a heart attack, actually, now that I think about it. I think maybe one of Natalia's best friends comes out and interferes because a tables match is no disqualifications. And that's what it's going to be. This also feels like the, oh my god, it's called Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, the pay-per-view. We got to have a tables match. Who we're going to put in a tables match? Natalia and Ruby Riott. Imagine a world where Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman is a tables match. A 2 out of 3 falls tables match. Why is that not the match, right? This entirely feels like the Riot Squad's going to come out, try to interfere, try to cause Ruby Riott to win. Best friends are going to show up. Jim the Anvil Neidhart's table will not be smashed. Yeah. I think this is the easiest match to pick on this card. And heads. The Liberty Dollar agrees that Natalia's going to win. Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander. I don't know what this is going to be like because I don't watch 205 Live. I just don't. Sorry. I don't know what the major rivalry is. I don't know who looks strong on 205 Live. I don't care to know who looks strong on 205 Live. Buddy Murphy's got 2 wins now under his belt. He looks really good. I think he's still talented. I don't know why I would have Cedric Alexander win. Except I think Cedric Alexander deserves the title. It's one of those things where I wonder if they're going to try to give Cedric Alexander the title so we can have him back at WrestleMania in another main event match. That's really good. This one's hard. It's hard because I don't know. And I don't care to know. So let's look and see who already picked. So title change, stay the same, stay the same. Title change, title change. I have too many title changes. Because I have too many title changes, that means I need one thing to be consistent, and I'm going to have Buddy Murphy win this match for the sole purpose that I don't want this entire pay-per-view to be title changes. I have too many prediction title changes. They don't like to make title changes on non-Big Four pay-per-views, so Buddy Murphy's going to win this versus Cedric Alexander. I don't know who beats Buddy Murphy, but if it's not Cedric Alexander, I don't know who beats Buddy Murphy. So we'll just see what happens. Heads. So the Liberty Dollar agrees. Buddy Murphy wins. Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton in a chairs match. Once again, someone says, hey, the entire pay-per-view is called Tables, Ladders, Chairs. We need a chair match. We're going to give the tables match to Raw. So, hey guys, it's time for you to come up with a chair match. Leo Rush, you said it and I realize you're right, and that's annoying. Okay, Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. This could be a good match, but I think both of them lost a lot of their flair from what the classic matches they had back in the day. I still think they're going to have good chemistry. I think it's going to be a fine match. Who wins this? Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton? I don't remember who looked strong on Monday or Tuesday now, so that's a problem. I think you have Rey Mysterio win this. Wait, who did Randy Orton face at Survivor? Did he face anybody at Survivor Series? No, right? Last minute decision. Again, I think this is going to be exact. Oh, last time they won, Randy Orton RKO'd him at the fake King of the Ring, Crown Jewel. So I think Rey Mysterio is going to win again. I think Rey Mysterio is going to win. I think he's going to establish it. I don't think they're going to do 50-50 booking. Yeah, I'm going to have Rey Mysterio win, and I think Randy Orton's going to try to RKO him out of nowhere again, and he gets out of the RKO out of nowhere and establishes a clear victory. And that sets up someone for Daniel Bryan to face at Royal Rumble in an easy Daniel Bryan win. So we're officially going with Rey Mysterio in this match. Heads is Rey Mysterio, tails is Randy Orton. Heads. Liberty Dollar agrees. Rey Mysterio. Okay. Notes for next time is I need to predict from bottom up, not top down. That way the championship matches that are really what we want to talk about are heading later in the broadcast and not earlier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So me and the Liberty Dollar have 6 ties, or have 6 matches that we are different against. We also have both triple threat matches would be a push if the third person wins and not one of our two that we picked, not one of the two that we picked. So that would be interesting. Real quick, I'm going to talk about another possible match that hasn't been announced, but it could be, especially if some of these other matches get canceled. Offers of Pain versus Root and Gable. If that match happens, Root and Gable win that match. It'll be a pre-show match. It won't be a main event. And it's just to help establish the tag team of Root and Gable, to then have them break up later. I don't think the breakup is going to happen now. I don't think they're going to give the belts back to Offers of Pain. I really think it's going to be Root and Gable win. I think I think Drake Maverick is either kicked off the Offers of Pain to go back to 205 Live, or they find someone else. And I really think that's what it's going to be. Root and Gable just got mentioned. Garrett Kemper. Exactly. Like, they're not going to break up yet. They're not going to make him lose the titles. They're going to keep that going. And we'll just have to go from there. Yeah, so that's the prediction show. So once again, Fabulous Truth, Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin, Ronda Rousey, Daniel Bryan, Asuka, Drew McIntyre, Elias, The Usos, Natalya, Buddy Murphy, Rey Mysterio, and Root and Gable if that happens. I got too many title changes in my mind, but I think that's fine. I think the Baron Corbin is my riskiest pick because I think it's really easy to say Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar, but I don't think Brock Lesnar is going to show. That's why I went the way I did. Just make sure there's nothing else I'm missing if I want to make it in my last change on predictions. Yeah, I think that's really going to be it. So, yeah, if anybody in the chat has a disagreement with any of my predictions, let me know. Talk about Dean Ambrose, who's acting as Bane because he walks in with a gas mask now. Braun wants TLC, supposed to get shot at Rock, yep. Nia Jax gets judo toss, loses in 30 seconds, interferes with the triple threat later. I disagree with that. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're not sure on if they're going to turn Ronda into a heel or not. If she does interfere, I think it would be interesting because that's establishing what I said a while ago, that it's a new version of the Attitude Era, where you just have all these competing people interfering in matches. You're cheering for heels. You're booing faces. It'd just be a really interesting time for the women's division if they were able to do that. Now, in order to do that, I got to get all 4 women on the same show. I don't know how I'm going to get Charlotte onto Raw yet. I'll figure it out. But I think that's really a problem for me to figure out from WrestleMania on. So, yeah. Nia Jax. Yeah, so Becky Lynch loses here, wins the Royal Rumble, challenges Ronda, faces Nia Jax, beats Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber, and then it's Ronda versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, and I don't know who wins that match. What do I have as this main event? Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles is the main event. Well, no, it's TLC. No, I take it back. This could be the first time the women take the main event here. It's none of the other matches. It's either the AJ Styles Daniel Bryan match or it's Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Asuka. And I think Becky, Charlotte, Asuka deserve it. I really don't want Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles to play second fiddle, though. I think Daniel Bryan... Yeah. I think if I went with my traditional... If I turned into Vince McMahon, I would say there's no way women are main eventing a pay-per-view. I think that's wrong. I think eventually there will be one. I don't know if this is it. I think Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles is the more logical choice. Is the safer choice, where Becky, Charlotte, and Asuka is what people will want to be the main event. Yeah, it's one of those two. I'm going to get official prediction because that's what this is. This is a prediction show, not a here's what I think is going to be one or two. My official prediction, I'm going to be a coward. I'm going safe. I'm going Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. Yeah, I think that just makes too much sense to me, right? If someone says it's going to be Becky, Charlotte, and Asuka, okay, that's fine. I would also bookend both TLC matches at either end of the show. I would start with Baron Corbin versus Braun, and then I would end with the 3. So, to me, I think you're going to have Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin are going to be early, just so you can clear the debris out of the way. And then Becky, Charlotte, Asuka will be near the end. I think it's the co-main event. I think it's a second to last. And then you have Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles as the last. You want your top main event talent to be able to put on a show better than the next one, right? And that's why you have Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles out there to finish the show. I think you start the show with Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton and a chair match. I think both of them are great competitors and they can start the show. That should be a great match wherever it is. Yeah, I think it's going to be the best match of the night. I think it's going to be better than the no disqualification match. You can't have Becky Lynch run away with the title this time. So I think a lot of my problems I have with Becky's character is not going to be present in this match. So Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton starts because I think they're going to have great chemistry. It's going to get the crowd kind of up and pumped about it. You're probably then going to do Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin or Seth Rollins and Ambrose, one of those two as the second. Then I got to get rid of some of these crappy matches. So then I'm going to start with Elias and Bobby Lashley. No, I'm going to start with Natalya and Ruby Riott. And then I'm going to go back and do a Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander. Then I'm going to do the bar. Then I'm doing Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre in the middle. That way, if my show's running over, I can shorten that match. So the only thing I have left in would be Ronda versus Nia Jax as the third to last, then my co-main event, and then my main event. Fabulous Truth is going to be on the pre-show. And honestly, they need to put one of these other matches on the pre-show too. So. Overall, though, I'm excited about this pay-per-view. I think this is going to be a really, really good card, and I'm hoping forward that I get more excited about the storylines that are happening so I can go in and watch the next pay-per-view, right? Ever since, it's just been a dull winter for wrestling, right? Like, Survivor Series was dull, Crown Jewel just pissed me off, and that was dull. The Miz isn't on this card. That's weird, right? I'm trying to think of when the SummerSlam, was that good? Was that okay? Yeah. Oh, they updated the schedule for my darts. I thought the darts was going to have at 9. It's actually at 9:30 now. Ugh. And the Law and the Lush should have played earlier. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream now. So that's the prediction show. Glad everyone stuck around and watched it. Let's see who we're going to go host. Oh, man. Okay. So it's either going to be Jazzy Wazzy with Minecraft or it's going to be Clubby Dubby with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And I don't know. I don't know which one to host. If only I had a way to decide who we're going to host. Heads, Jazzy Wazzy. Tails, Clubby Dubby. Alright. Prediction made. Stick around. Whoever I hosted, you guys are going to be able to jump in and see who it is. Make sure to go in, say hi. Pick your favorite emote. Go in and make fun of them for it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on the stream again. I'm going to play a lot more Spyro 2. And then I got to go find Papa Smart and do another prediction show with him. So thank you all for watching. Much appreciated. Thank you, Omnicron, for hanging out with me today. Thank you, Rotting Mind, for the 5 bits. Thank you, 5-inch Floppy, for hanging out. Thank you, Crack Carden. Great to hang out with you again. Thank you, Auto Lurkers in chat. Good stream. Much appreciated, and we'll hang out again. All right. Talk to you guys later.